Yeah, and unfortunately, that is as far as I can go at this time.
Okay. So we have a standard persuasion.
Hmm. Which is better than
A
A
fail.
sharp
a
stick in the eye.
failure. Yes.
Wait for it, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so she says, "Well, yes, indeed. You are, of course, the people that the allies of the Delphi Council. You are the people that they've sent, and so we will make every accommodation. I will do my best to convince my husband that such a thing is in our best interest, though oftentimes he avoids my counsel, and thank you, and does not heed my words. But I will do what I can.
Much appreciated. May I escort you back?
You may. And I would like you to give me an evidence analysis roll, sir.
I could do that.
No, you're gonna find out she's lying, is my guess.
How's an 11 look right now?
An 11 is a standard success. Would you like to do better?
Yes, I would like to do better. Let's
Will
see.
you
Would
do better?
would the Eilish ones be an up on this one, on this roll with the
They
evidence
always are.
analysis?
Yeah.
Those are, yes.
Yeah.
Uh, you know what? We're gonna roll the up.
We're gonna go for an up. Okay.
Hmm. This doesn't need that. Last roll was a 12. Ah,
Nice.
Ooh,
look at that.
look at you
Look,
go.
look at that.
As you are at the stables, which is
Yes.
next to the barracks, and as you turn to leave, you notice Captain DuPont giving Lady Salzwick the same kind of appraising look that he gave Ranya when she was naked.
And that's Nekkid, naked. It's a joke.
And yes, that is correct.
It's a bad
Yes.
joke. That's a joke. Ah, okay. That is very interesting news.
And she kind of, you can tell with an outstanding result, you can tell she's seen it and returned it. But it's very quick, and it's almost as if it's something that happens regularly, and it the way that they both do it, it looks like it's part of their mannerisms, but because you're an outsider,
Hmm.
it stands out to you.
So he's a player. Gotcha.
All right. So let's go to Jurgen.
Unmute.
Yes.
You get
Uh,
your talking thing now.
yeah, so you're trying to find the court mage. So give me a find roll, please.
Okay. Um,
You're
I will
three
be
off.
favored.
That is a standard success. What are you doing?
My lucky
Oh,
charm.
because you're up. Yeah, your standard success. You get there.
That's good
Takes you a
enough.
little bit longer than you thought to find them. Uh, not quite an hour, not quite 2 hours, maybe an hour, hour and a half, because you're not really sure. It takes you a while. You're asking around and here and there and the other thing. Oh, and Mike, you got another half hour to kill, which if you wanted to hustle, you could go maybe talk to somebody else, but you're probably going to have to run and maybe not present as good an appearance when you another -2 because you'll be
Gotcha.
all out of
Okay.
breath and all the rest of it. You're going to take you about an hour, hour and a half to find um, the court mage. He has ensconced himself in a small outbuilding away from the main area.
So,
When you,
kind of like a Hagrid's hut.
kind of, yeah, but yeah, Hagrid's hut, not a bad comparison, sure.
Oh, my sheet did that stupid thing. Well,
Yeah.
Jurgen will introduce himself. Um, you know,
Ah,
I
yes, you are Delphi Council mage, are you?
yes. specifically a white witch. I don't know if you are familiar with us, but uh,
That's a. He looks for a moment. Is that from the technological world of
you would be
religion?
correct. However, uh, we ourselves do not partake in that technology, as we believe that the human body in itself is sacred, and so no changes.
Do you
No
have any
changes.
do you have any obvious cyber papacy technology?
I have the armor of God, but I wouldn't wear it to speak to someone formally. So I would have left that in the room, and I will even say that I'm not wearing it on my sheet.
Armor of God's holographic, I thought.
No, that's the
That's the
champion of God. That's the breastplate of righteousness,
Oh, okay. That's yeah. Okay,
which
so
I will never have.
no.
so you're currently unarmored.
Yes.
Okay, but you don't have it. So you don't have any obvious upgrades or anything.
No, in fact, I actually do have no cyberware at all,
Okay.
If you
as
get
I'm
some
actually not allowed to have it with
you
the White Witch perk.
park.
I've never played a White Witch. Not
They
interested.
are very fun buffers and debuffers.
Understand. So what avenues of magic do you, he seems to, as you mention your magical leanings, he begins to talk. So what magical studies do you pursue?
I believe you would call me a generalist, as I've specialized in
Oh,
more
the
than just
22
one school
towers,
of
yes.
magic. Um, However, I'm not a war mage. I have never directly used magic to hurt or slay anyone, as my philosophy is that magic is meant for good and to protect yourself.
On this we can agree. It's rather sad when you have to use your abilities to protect yourself from those that should care for you.
Yeah. Might even say it's gauche.
You might.
But
Don't know
I
what that
would
is,
like
but you
to
might say
speak
it.
to you about this Barrow.
Indeed.
Now, you had said that you had, while we were in court and introducing ourselves, that you had brought it up to your lord.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Would it be possible for you to tell me of what you told him about this Barrow?
That's not
Obviously,
for me to say.
you yourself would have a lot of useful information from, well, one mage to another who, of course, think like-minded. I believe that in everyone's best interest, um, I would like to know what you told of him.
So I'm going to give you a +2 circumstance on this for the fact that you're appealing to him from mage to mage because you chose wisely as far as which person to talk with. Um, and
So
you're
I will.
appealing to his interest in mage, so you're only at -2 on your persuasion roll.
Okay. Hmm.
You
I
have a
will be favored.
I was going to say you have a standard success at the moment. You still have a standard. You're only one off of a good. Now you're at outstanding. Okay. And that was a persuasion.
I think I brought the right character.
Um, he says, well, since you're going to be going underground and you're a mage as well, I feel it's my duty to arm you as well as can be expected. So our brother in arms, our brother in magic, mysticism, said we're can be as armed as well armed as possible. Give me a divination roll. You're two off.
I will definitely be favored. Oh,
You're two off outstanding. Are you up on everything you do?
every time I'm favored.
That's why that's such a good spell.
I gotta fix that shit. I gotta figure out how to fix that. That's just wrong. All right, so um
Please don't tell Liamin. I'm sorry.
you he is not who he appears to be. In
Oh,
fact, you can tell that he is using divination magic to cloud your vision, and his appearance, you don't know what his true appearance is, but it is not the man you see in front of you.
okay.
He is using illusion somehow to manipulate and disguise who he is, and you know it for a fact. But he is
That's okay. Does he know that I know?
he seems to be more engrossed in bringing out all of his notes. He's showing you his handwritten notes
Oh,
on what he's taken and what he's learned about the Barrow, and he starts showing you a map. And let me see if I can do a thing. Um,
I mean, he could be a demon, but he's giving
this
me annotated
is
notes, so
Jurgen.
Annotated notes. That's funny, Michael John.
So Jurgen, do you see the different
I
tabletop?
I do. I do.
Okay, that he says this is the entrance to the Barrow. Okay, and and it's in the back west, and he's showing you hand drawn thing. He says, and I would bet my life that this entrance, and he shows you, and it's very good. It's art. I mean, it's actual art. Um,
Very, very, very fine sketch.
I will bet you, I would bet you my life that that entrance there is trapped. But another interesting thing is when you get this close, it becomes, I believe you call it a mixed zone, and it is Eilish magic mixed with, well, how would you, um, I'm not familiar with it as well, but it's it's the people who live in the desert over by, yes, and they seem to constantly be at war. Um, and everything's very dramatic for them, and and he flourishes over the top and perfectly timed, and I think it's named after a river. I think I can't remember the name though.
Uh, I believe you mean the Nile Empire,
That's it. Yes, that's it. it's
led
it's an
by the Dr. Pharaoh or Dr. Pharaoh Mobius. I don't know.
Mobius.
He
Yes,
has
yes, that's
weird
his name.
honorifics,
And
but
he seems completely enthralled with this, and he's babbling and talking quickly, and you can choose to give me an evidence analysis roll or not. Your choice.
um, hmm, I will, but I won't use my lucky charm.
I don't think you get to. You're carrying it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a. I don't use it. It's a
Okay,
thing.
I will my eyes will gloss over them as I listen to his ramblings.
Okay, so he rambles on for a while, and he's given you what he's given you, and you have persuaded him, but you've only got about maybe another 15 or 20 minutes. You don't really have enough time to catch up to somebody
Ah, it's
else.
dinner time.
And yeah,
Hungry.
I don't know how to. Oh, I do know. Let's put you back over here. Um, so you should be back to the group now, right?
I was going to ask and be like, "Hey, could you please bring me back?" And then you did. So it is all
There you
good.
go. Let's see. So now we are to Ranya.
Yes. So I assume
Let's.
I can't just manhandle one of the servants, or excuse me, I'm from the land below. Woman handle one of the servants and get him to take me to the captain.
No.
Okay,
So
which is fair. I think, based off the fact that, people in this age would wear like perfumery and stuff like that, that I might be able to track him, kind of walking periodically, smelling the floors, etc.
You're not really sure what you're going to give me a find roll is what you're going to do.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going with a tracking roll or something. Not fine.
I was asking for tracking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will take a while.
If you want to use,
Oh, wow. I got lucky.
there you go. That's a standard success.
That's good enough.
Okay.
I rolled an 18. It's not getting much better for me.
No, you found him. He is in fact out at the barracks next to the corral, and you in fact come out as you see heading away from you. You see
Yeah.
Rendier and Lady Salzwick walking back as you're coming out. If you want to give me evidence analysis, you can.
Sure, I can fail one of those for you. Yeah.
Yes, you can. No idea. So yeah, you're coming up, and he sees you coming, and as he sees you coming, you see his countenance change, and he seems to be a little. He stands a little taller, and his shoulders kind of get thrown back, and it almost looks like he's getting ready to challenge you. Except that the look on his face is not the look of those who challenge one another, although it's a different kind of wrestling.
Yeah. Captain, I was told I should talk to you.
Indeed.
Yes. You need to convince your mistress and her husband to allow us in the Barrow.
I could be persuaded.
I just told you to. She kind of looks at him quizzically. I don't understand.
So perhaps we should talk. You're not from this land, are you?
No, she looks up at the sky. I am not.
But you ride, or you, if I understand, I cannot remember the mage's name. Zimtaris's explanations and Lady Beverly's explanations. You ride that creature, and he's pointing to your wasp.
Oh, no,
so small.
Yes, the drone is too small, but it will grow, and then it will carry me, and I will hunt from it.
Truly,
I am a hunter.
That is fascinating. Would you care to see what we ride here?
Yes, I think I have seen. You have the four-legged land animals, horses.
Yes, and he kind of waves his hand towards the corral or the stable. He says, "Through here. Come, I will show you my stallion."
And
he walks forward and holds the door open.
That's how it begins.
So he'll kind of back through the door just in case, make sure he's not going to stab her in the back.
Maybe he stabs her in the front.
Hey, I know what you guys are thinking, you pervert.
Okay, so we're going to hand wave the rest of this.
Fade to black.
Barely.
What skill are you?
She's not the give it in type.
So
he wants to get married.
Yeah, I'm not marrying him.
Oh, no, he's absolutely not.
He's not marriage hunting party. You got to land your drone there, mister.
So he is absolutely making advances. Are you going to be receptive to his advance? I mean, like amorous advances in the stable.
No.
Yeah, I think you should just use your unarmed combat and then ride him for all he's worth.
Okay, so you're rebuffing his advances.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so he seems to not take it well, but at the same time, he seems to accept it as a challenge. You're still going to be at -6 on your persuasion. But I'm going to give you the opportunity to switch that up and use intimidate if you want.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll go for that. So you'd like an intimidate at a -6?
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to let the party down, so I am gonna do something about that.
No, just spear his spear. It'll be fine.
Huh?
Just spear his spear. It'll be fine.
So
No
that
call to
is,
get violent.
there's
As a standard, you're two off.
there's always a call to get violent.
Violence isn't the answer, but it is an option.
It's a great option. 2 off, huh? From everybody else got a pretty darn good result, didn't they?
Nope. We have a standard. Rendir got a standard on Lady Salzwick. Other than that, we do have outstanding across the board.
All right, I'll give you this card too. Actually, yeah, because a 40 should get me to that. Yep.
There we go. All right, so we have a good success. And oddly enough, the captain seems not put off by your intimidating approach. It seems to have actually invigorated him somewhat, though he has accepted your rebuff. He's clearly not given up.
Well, he'd be a horrible hunter if he did.
It seems that he is intrigued by the challenge to overcome your objections. So we will give you a good intimidate. And however, yes. Let's see. How are we going to do this, Mark? How are we going to do this? Oh, I know exactly how we're going to do this. All right, so we're going to call that a scene. Wait. D800 and Obsidian Skull, you have the opportunity to do something else for another hour, and so does, I think, Rendir. Are you going to take
No,
take
it's like a half hour. It'd be no.
Yeah. Okay, so D800 and Obsidian Skull, you have another hour. You can attempt something if you want, or you can let it pass and go to the dinner.
We'll let it. I will.
No, say let it
800. Yeah, let it pass.
Okay, so we're going to do the card thing. That's a scene.
Oops.
I'm okay with what I
Excuse me.
have. So.
I clicked the wrong button. There we go.
I clicked the wrong button.
It happens. Pardon me. Kind of like what I got now too.
I need to draw. Yeah, I'm going to trade that reality surge in.
Is that it?
I think so.
Going away?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. They are gone. All right, and we should be at 5 there, Obsidian Skull. Robert.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I phased out for a second.
It's all right.
One of those days. I'm not changing anything, so I am done.
No, you should be at 5 cards. Draw a card, please.
I should be.
Yeah, we're on.
I forgot that. Yes. Sorry.
Cool. All right, so
I just forgot.
Yep, you are escorted to dinner, and it is a fairly plain affair. The table itself is a rough hewn table, but it's not rough. It's been polished. It's just that the boards themselves, it's not a fancy inlay this or inlay that. It's a trestle table with benches and that kind of thing. And it's kind of a T shape where the long T is where the council where Beverly sits with the Lord and the Lady, and then the other counselors are sitting at the trestle table on the other side of it with you, and casual conversation comes up, and in the casual conversations, Beverly begins to explain to you. Can hear her. She's talking, and the Lord's asking you, how did you find Buffington Castle and our fair lands, and this, that, and the other. And she begins to kind of allude to the fact that you're foreigners, and downplaying and talking you down based on what D800 and Obsidian Skull, you get the idea that she is not happy with your conversation, and has decided to talk you down to Lord Salzwick, which means what we're going to do here is give everybody 3. Because I'm blowing out all of your outstanding successes thanks to tragedy.
Oh, good. We get some
Okay.
possibilities.
Yes.
Would you mind if I took Isle possibilities instead?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and take Isle possibilities. Sorry. I keep throwing. You guys go get your own damn Isle possibilities.
I did. Not that I'm going to get magic items, but now I know which ones to use to soak.
Yeah, so you get 3 more Isle possibilities.
I thought it was 2 that you put down.
I put 3.
Oh, well, even better.
Because you have 3 outstanding. I'm going to blow out all 3 outstanding successes, which you would have been well over what you needed to convince Lord Salzwick to let you go into the Barrow. But at this stage, you are short. And so you're going to have to convince him above and beyond. Beverly has kind of poisoned the well, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're going to have to come up with 3 more successes at dinner somehow.
That bitch.
So I leave it to you as to how you get 3 more successes out at dinner. And I will give everybody an evidence analysis roll at dinner as well.
Okay.
-6 on the EA. Oh, excuse me, find. -6 on find, not evidence analysis. My bad. You don't have to take that if you don't want.
Don't we also get the 2 for the courtly intrigue, or have we already gotten those? We've gotten those.
Yeah, we already got those.
We got those.
Okay.
Yes.
Did we?
Sorry.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We're doing a find.
Yeah, we did.
-6 on it.
If you wish.
Yes, if you want to take it.
What I by the way, Rania is whatever the food that it is that comes out. If it's in a bowl, the bowl's getting picked up and drunk from. Everything else is cans.
Trenchers.
Hmm?
Trenchers.
What, like a plate?
No, it's a wooden trough kind of thing that the food is laid into the trough. You get a wooden plate or a bowl style kind of plate with a 2-pronged fork and that's it. And you're assumed to have your own knife. If you don't have one, the servants absolutely will bring you one.
Yeah, the moment that she misses food with the fork, she like throws it across the room, and it's all hands.
Eyes are raised. That's kind of okay.
And I take it I'm probably not sitting close to the Lord and his wife, so
you are not. Wow, you guys suck at find. Okay.
Think.
D800, you're 3 off.
Now then I will play a card. I was just waiting to see how far I needed to go.
Oh, yeah, go on and try that. And
this is a find. Find is a mind based.
Yeah.
So then my willpower will play. There you go.
Yep. You, as you're eating and everybody's doing their thing, you catch out of the side, you side glance some kind of a shadowy figure moving around the edges of the room, clearly sticking to the shadows and hiding behind beams, or as servants move past, darting from one alcove or doorway to another. Somebody's skulking around, but it's hard to tell where they are. When you look, it's like they're not there. You only kind of catch it out of the corner of your eye peripherally.
Okay.
So what are we doing during dinner?
Eating heartily, noisily.
Okay.
Does the captain ever get up?
DuPont?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
When he needs something, it's brought to him. He is, however, sitting next to Rania.
So would we have had time, like as I guess we were sitting down or right before we gathered to go to dinner, to talk amongst each other?
Sure.
Would Obsidian Skull have told us, that What's Your Face is a core earther?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Hang on a second.
There's.
Hang on a second. My
I'll
daughter's
use
asking
that.
me something. Hang on.
Oh sure.
I mean, I feel like I have two ways to get his attention to let us go investigate the Barrow. And that's telling him, hey, you have a traitor. The core earther who's not really working against you, however, has lied about,
Okay. Sorry,
everything that
I
she
had to
said.
talk to Piper. What's up?
Or that the mage isn't really the mage. While still a spellcaster, yes, he's not what he seems. So I don't know which one of those is the better option to go with.
Oh, I say
Oh, wait.
tank her.
Well, you could always bring up that the captain and the lady are having some sort of tour d'affaire. But that's only rumor. They gave each other a look. Ranya, I don't think he's the Marion type.
What?
The captain, he's not the marrying type.
I mean, I think he wants to be.
He just wants to get into your skins.
Or get you out of your skins.
Out of your skins, yeah.
Would you
She
take
seems to
someone
be
out of
quite
their
happy to get
skin?
out of her skins
When-
on her own.
Once you mate, you start a family and hunt together.
Yeah, he doesn't want a family. He might be making his own family with someone else.
I don't understand.
That's okay.
He ruts like boar.
Ugh. I don't know what that is. But it sounds like it's bad.
He ruts like a dinosaur? What kind of dinosaurs did I see?
Okay, so we're running out of time.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are we doing at the dinner? No. It's cool, but if we want to finish it in tonight,
you're right.
which I want to do.
Right.
So, Michael John, I'd probably bring up that the mage is a traitor.
That the mage?
Yeah. He's disguising himself, like you said.
Then yeah, I'll start a toast. It's a good way to get everyone's attention.
Okay.
Assuming that,
I will also clink my glass because it sounds cool. Till I break it.
Ting, 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 smash. Son of a bitch.
Oops.
Well, considering they're made of pewter, you got to hit them pretty hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everyone looks at you as you start to ting, ting, ting your pewter glass with the two-tined fork or the back of your dagger.
First and foremost, I would like to appreciate the Lord's hospitality in letting us stay for dinner. We appreciate all of us as a group. your hospitality. However, I would like to repay that hospitality, even more so than bringing the materials for yourselves. Um, Now I would like to give you a warning. Um,
We appreciate warnings. This is you know of some skullduggery?
um,
At
I
this point,
believe
I'm
you
going
would
to
call it
glare
that,
at Beth.
yes.
While he's building this up, I'm glaring at Bethany.
At who?
Wait, no, is it? It's not Bethany. What is her name?
Beverly?
Renfair Queen.
Beverly.
Okay.
So I'm just glaring at her.
She's glaring back.
Oh, which is fine.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going, Jurgen.
While me and your mage had a lovely conversation about the Barrow,
He seems to smile and nod.
I did notice something. He is not what he seems. He is hiding his true identity with some form of magic. Now, I don't believe it to be purely malevolent. However,
He's stammering.
however,
he stood up and
I
the bench falls over and he's holding his hands up like this. No. Don't. Yeah, I'm not on camera. Yeah, no. Wait. Yeah, he's totally stuttering like a stuttering git. Keep going.
I do not believe it to be malevolent. As me and him had a good encounter with each other. I do believe, though, that he is hiding his identity for some reason.
Okay, so what's your goal with Lord Salzwick with this
To prove that we
monologue?
can be trusted.
And that his advisors cannot be trusted.
Okay. What skill would you like to use?
Persuasion.
You're still at -4.
Yes, because of the courtly intrigue.
Yes. But
If
you know a thing about the court mage, and so I'm gonna let that wipe out your -4 because you know a truthful thing about Zimtaris. And you're kind of he says he's the Lord Salzwick says that's quite an accusation for a foreigner to make to one of my trusted and closely held loyal counselors. I trust you can back this up. You
And
have
you want that
evidence of this, and he hasn't
persuasion
looked
out of
at Zimtaris at all. He's looking at you.
Ooh.
Well, you have a standard success. What kind of evidence are you going to present to him?
Me myself as a magical I don't want to say, yeah, magical, magically gifted person. Um, I myself was able to detect that he is hiding himself with some sort of magic or his true self.
I have an action that I could give you. I also have second chance if you wanted to try it again.
I rolled the up for it, but it didn't go through.
I got a 14 on the screen right now for your persuasion.
There's the up.
Oh,
There's the up.
Oh, okay.
That took
Because
a
I
minute.
clutched
So
that lucky rabbit's
yeah, but
foot.
why do I have a 3 persuasion and then a 7 and then a
The 3 is the first roll. I favored into the 7.
correct? Okay,
And then
good.
the
There
7
we
is
go.
up to an
Yeah,
18.
yeah. Gotcha. Check.
You-
Zimtaris, what do you have to say for yourself? And he's looking at Lord Salzwick and he's looking at you. He's looking at Lord Salzwick and he's looking at you.
Now now you flip a card.
No, I do
Okay.
not flip a card. Um, he drops to a knee and he says, "My lord, you have been my home. You have been most gracious in taking in a stranger and a wanderer who had nothing and given me a place. I would never betray you. I have always guided you and led you in ways that favored your outcomes against Uthorian and his dark forces. I have never, ever brought any harm to anything that you have ever done or given you bad advice. Everything I have ever said to you has been truthful and honest, and I will continue in that vein." And as he says that, you can see him shimmer, and the man that you see standing before him, you're kneeling there, disappears, and you see a miniature version of a frost giant kneeling in the hall, and everyone gasps. But it's not anybody Eilish?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Rendir is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody not Eilish ever encountered frost giants?
No.
Not
No.
this character.
Okay. So Rendir, you've heard tales of frost giants and what they look like and things of that nature. And this guy is clearly of that bloodline, but it looks almost inbred or disfigured or off somehow. And you figure everything looks stunted and wrong.
A little Quasimodo-ish.
Yeah, not humped or
Yeah, but
anything,
just
but
little.
disfigured. But it's clearly frost giant. He says, "This is my true form. I am outcast from my own people, and they shunned me and threw me out, and I would have died had I not been adept at the magical arts, and I learned on my own how to do these things, and you gave me a home when no one else would. And I feared that if I presented to you myself in my true form, you would cast me out as well. And I at this point have nowhere else to go. I will be dead. And having made as many enemies in the dark forces of Uthorian, he will surely find me and kill me if I am not under your protection. But as I said, I am honest and forthright with you, and I put myself upon your mercy." And you, DuPont stands at this point. He says, "My lord, we cannot take in this clear agent of the evil one."
If I may, you took him in not knowing what he was, and he has, as he said, done no wrong by you.
He
Is
has
it better
not.
to is it better to be born good or to be born evil and become good and ascend from that darkness?
I'm going to
Has he not
impute.
done that?
I'm going to impute your outstanding on this because you got an outstanding. Um, the stranger speaks truly and well. He has, and this is Lady Arena. He has always spoken well of, or he's always spoken truly. And there were times when he had the opportunity to betray us and betray our trust, and he did not. She lays a hand on her husband's wrist and says, "You remember, recall, if you will." And he says, "Yes, I do. It was it was a dark time, but you did not betray us. I will not cast you out. No." I and he looks at you, Jurgen. He says, I it is a good thing that you help us realize the true shape of our allies. Please rise. Rise, Zimtaris. You may partake and participate in our court in your true form, and do so with no shame." DuPont kind of looks at him, looks at Zimtaris, and Zimtaris rises and looks at him and says, "My Lord Captain, I have always fought by your side. I will do so even now." Somebody's gonna need to convince the captain.
You sit down and shut up.
No.
Oh. Oh my gosh, that's friggin'
I assume I still have the -4.
Yeah. Oh no, you've got a -6, sir.
All right,
Oh, that's
I'm gonna put the thing on
outstanding.
top of that.
Okay.
-6.
Oh, that's fucking outstanding.
Oh,
Technically, a 12 is just a standard, not an outstanding.
It's
uh,
no, it is the best outstanding. It's best standard we've had in a long time. That's all. Yeah. So he looks at you. He looks kind of startled that you would speak to him in such a tone, but you can tell the corners of his lips are turning up just a little bit as he sits slowly down.
I'll smile at him now that he's listening.
Oh, that's friggin' awesome. Okay. Um, does anybody want to do anything else at this point?
I will. Renier will stand up and look at Jurgen and kind of nod and raise his cup of whatever we're drinking. Say
Wine, ale, whatever.
oh wait, wine, yeah, whatever. To just raise his glasses. A toast to a known agent of the light, and then nod towards the mage.
All right, yeah. Okay, he's all on board. Okay, so the outstanding on Lord Salzwick, coupled with DuPont's voice being silenced, as you reveal the true form of Zimtaris, has put Lord Salzwick over the top, and tomorrow morning you will be allowed into the Barrow, which we're going to call that a scene. So if you need to do the card thing, feel free. You're at 5, or should be.
I am.
The one
I'm
that's got to
thinking
draw
I'm
up.
going to get rid of this glory since we already have it.
Yeah, and I've got one in my hand as well.
Little controversial, but I will get rid of the supporter.
But that's what you do.
Yeah, that's what I do every turn. So why would I want to have a card that does it?
I know, I'm teasing you. But I will trade you the alertness. Is that an alertness? Yeah, I'll trade you
It is.
support.
Which I will also discard because I want to draw a new card.
Yeah. No, once we're like out of the castle, I'll invoke Hunter's Ear again.
Oh no.
All right, so we are running out of time. Do we need to break, or are we going to keep going?
I'm okay. If we don't, then if we could just take turns going to the restroom, that would also work. I'll go
Yeah,
first.
I have no problem.
Rob,
I
why
have
don't you
no
grab
problem
one real quick?
continuing on.
I'm good.
I am going to need to pee in a minute. I don't know how to get. Let me see if I bring you. It doesn't do that anymore, so I don't know how to get rid of you off of that. Jurgen, are you still on the Castle Uffington page, or did you move over to the Barrow?
I am on the Castle Uffington page.
That's how we get rid of you. There we go.
I had put down a martyr on that map because I like Jurgen and don't want him to die. So I am discarding it for a possibility in a card.
At the beginning of the scene.
Yeah, well, that was the card that I drew for getting rid of my
Okay.
supporter.
All right.
Because
yeah, that's fine.
Jurgen's not ready to die yet.
I'm too young to die. I'm too Jurgen to die. All right, so this tabletop is in fact the entrance to Wayland Smithy. It's a real place.
Oh, I will let everyone know that the entrance is trapped so that nobody, like Reina, decides, oh yes, let's go in right away.
Zimtar does in fact accompany you to this point. He does not go further than this perspective and says, yes, that's the entrance. It is most likely trapped. Good luck.
Hey, D800, you're pretty resilient, right?
I tend to be.
Do you want to go see if that you can disarm that trap?
Sure. Shouldn't hurt too bad. What do you need?
So are you attempting to disarm the entrance? Well, I don't know why I made this table other than it's cool because we're going to be over here.
I would like to enhance. I'll try to enhance his mind, I think.
That'd be a good idea.
What's your mind? It might not be a mind roll, but
It's a
just in case.
6.
Oh. I will be faithful. That's very funny. So you can have a +3 to your mind
All right.
for 3 rounds. So don't take longer than 30 seconds.
All right.
Go.
And what do you need
Yeah,
me to do?
speed run this trap.
Do you guys see the white square?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't have time to draw maps, so we're gonna do
Oh, like zones.
like zones because
Oh, yeah.
that's what I got.
I thought that was
So everybody's outside at the entrance if you're not in the square. D800 is the one that's running in. Is that how we're working this?
I don't know if running in would be the proper way to put it, but yes, D8's the one's going to the entrance to try to take care of whatever trap is there.
All right, so give me a find.
All right.
mind roll.
Obsidian Skull, give me a find -6.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Are you a 4
Okay.
case on your find?
That shouldn't be a 4 case.
You don't
Only
have any
thing I
kind of,
have is Darkhold and Cybernetics, and that's all.
your cybernetics aren't on your eyes or anything?
Yeah, I have eyes, but let's see.
They're probably the dark vision eyes as
Yeah,
opposed
it's
to
the
the find
Bellevue
eyes.
low light. I got the Bellevue low light and the Bell track,
Okay.
so I think they're still within the axiom as far as tech is concerned.
Okay, is that your final answer, Obsidian?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay, D800, is that your final answer?
No, this seems to be important, so I will use. If I click on
Also,
my
you-
actual name and not Raina's.
Do you
You do
want a
have-
second chance?
Sure. I guess I'll take a second chance to start this off. Well,
Oh, I should have given you the lucky charm.
it's all
Should
right.
have.
I'm gonna
That
give you the opponent fails because that might come in handy for you. And then where's the second chance? Do I have it in there now? Yeah. So here's your second chance. And I will attempt to roll this fine check again. Hey, it's a better start.
There's definitely a pressure plate that is at the entrance to a hallway.
All right. Well, I will pull out my combat knife and try to figure some way to jam it so it doesn't depress when everybody comes walking through it.
Okay. Give me evidence analysis.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, another mind.
You got this. Oh, see?
14 good enough?
You're relatively certain you can figure out how to stop the pressure plate from doing what it's supposed to do.
All right.
Is that your final answer?
You said a relatively sure, so I definitely need to go higher then.
No. You have a standard success. You're relatively sure that you have stopped you can stop the pressure plate from functioning.
I will go ahead and spin since we have so
Okay.
many and it's getting close.
Throw the up on there. You'll do fantastic.
Throw the up on there. What?
Well, the Eilish possibility.
Oh, I used the right one. What was I doing? No modifier. Last roll was, what is that, an 18?
Yes.
All right, so now we're at an 18.
You're a good success.
I can trade you a willpower if you'd like to get an outstanding.
Give me a second.
There's like a helicopter right above our house.
Yeah, it went by earlier today. I was like, damn, that thing's right on the deck.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
it's like shaking the house.
I'll trade you an adrenaline then.
Okay.
Where
You
are
will
you?
probably be getting
Okay.
that adrenaline back.
Outstanding. you are positive that if you had not had an outstanding success, there would have been a chance that as people walked in and around it, that they might have set it off. But with an outstanding, you found the spot to jam your dagger in, and as long as they don't mess with your dagger, you're fine. But you've lost a knife.
Okay.
So everybody give me a flat dex roll. It's like a surge check. Don't roll a 1.
Flat dex, you said?
Yeah, just straight dex. Don't roll a 1.
Very close.
Oh,
Wow. Jim would be proud. Yeah, but you didn't roll a 1.
Not technically, right? They got a 1, but they didn't roll a 1.
Yeah. There's no, you didn't roll a 1. So you managed to step by without doinking up the Jimmy that you got set up on the and so you can go down the hallway if you like.
I will not be in the lead. I will have my bow out. And now that we've got in here, I will try once more for a hunter's ear.
Technically, I need to roll this too.
That's better.
Okay. Dragon's okay.
Oh, do you need a roll from the wasp? I didn't even think of that.
Yes, please, because the animals might be curious.
Yep.
Because you know how animals get.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No ones. I'm on a different.
No one.
No ones.
Okay. Okay, so oh shit. Let's do this way. Why are you not doing what I want you to do?
Well, kind of a bit individualistic at times, and I'm not a good listener.
I cannot get a threat out here. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't doing it before. Okay. So let me set it up properly so we can do this. Cancel. Because we're going to flip a card. Control C. And
Beep, beep, beep.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Tough to see. I wonder if I got any over there. I did. I just can't see it because the background's tough. All right.
By the way, have we switched cosms or anything?
You did, in fact, switch cosms just as you moved into this zone. So we're going to roll. I got to get on the right objects and tokens. There we go. Let me move these guys to where we can see them because the dark areas make it kind of tough. All right. So this is just to associate this. There's no reason the area matters other than we can see them and there's 3 apiece. What'd I do? Somebody. Did I not make enough?
You got enough.
Yeah, you put one of the animals by itself. So.
Ah, there we go. Okay, because the other one's small. All right, cool. Let's flip the card. It's going to be a standard scene. As you walk into this area, that the hallway doesn't really go down so much, and you can see these odd portals or dragons' mouths, but they kind of take on a strange look. They look more like Egyptian, but they're dragons with kind of like a pharaoh's head. It's really weird. And you gather that they're open and there's darkness behind you. You gather that maybe they might shoot something out, and it might be like a dart or a crossbow bolt or something that just fills this hallway with bolts if you were to walk down here and not disable that trap. When you get into this open area, it seems to be more of a grotto, and it's open to the sky. And when you walk in, the ground is actually whatever whatever flora is actually here, it's hidden underneath a deep layer of soil, and there are gospog of the first planting that are writhing, and we're going to go ahead and deal with those guys right now. Let's see. Spellbound. Any magic skill may be attempted as an interaction attack. The target is the defender's trick. The heroes will go first and they will flurry. The approved action is trick.
Okay.
Willpower
I would like
or Gospog Fear?
Yeah, we're absolutely going to do Gospog Fear.
I've rolled it.
They don't hear me.
I heard you say they don't hear me.
No. My fear affects some.
I think you got your mic up or you're far
Oh,
away.
I do. Sorry.
Let's see. Jurgen's fine.
Rendir and Nathir are not.
Ranya's fine. Jurgen's fine.
Looks
The
like
800 is very stymied. Rendir is very stymied. Nathir is very stymied. And Obsidian's fine. You guys are on your own to...
I'm going to give it up, so give me a second.
Okay.
I mean, might as well.
Yeah.
What was my roll? 9. Doesn't matter. It was a waste.
Wow. Okay. So you manage your very stymied if you did not make it. And we'll get started. So who'd like to, I gotta build the doggone turn thing.
So do I think I can, with the situation on the card, do I think I could use divination to try to players call them to go away? Or maybe conjuration, like I conjure a portal or something and teleport them away?
Sure.
Because it says it can be
Yes,
used as an
yes,
interaction attack, and if
yes.
I can get the outstanding,
Yes.
I will not be favored. It should be at a -4 since I'm going for 3 of them, so that is still an 18. What is their trick?
First planning Gospog. Hang on a second. Let me open that up.
And
that trick is a 7.
Excellent. So with an 18, I teleport them somewhere, just not in front of me.
Into solid rock.
Yeah, that's fitting.
Away. Just not anymore here.
Yeah, I don't have any melee or any damage at all, actually. So
cool.
That is a very good card for me.
The other reason I was asking about Cosm changes, do we need to change out our Cosm card?
Yes, we do. I got to get that done. Hang on just a second. I got it done already there. All right. So we got 5. So /roll 5d2. A 1
There are
means
only 3.
We only have 3?
There are only 3 Cosm cards left.
3d2. 1, you keep the card. So let's see. Rendir, drop your card.
Okay. And then I keep mine.
Oop. It is dropped.
Rendir, you get to have not that one. Deal 1.
I got it. Oh, we got
you
it?
got it? Okay.
Yep. I got it.
Excellent. Who played Face Me?
That was I dropped.
Oh, you dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll catch on in a minute. Maybe. All right, that's really, let's see. Jurgen went. Who's next?
Well, I guess Obsidian Skull will go. I'm going to go on, and I'll take the -4 to hit all of them. Try to hit all of them, and probably spend a possibility.
Not like you don't have a pant load of them.
Exactly. I'll just do 1 as an up.
What are we doing? So what's Soul Eater? Is that your sword?
That's my sword.
So your target is a 10. What's your base damage?
Let's see. Hold on. My base damage is 16 on this one, and with one bonus dice, I'll be 17.
Okay. So that's more than sufficient. It's these guys, not those guys. Who's next?
I will prepare for future rounds of combat by calling on the queen to give me a good strike. Ooh, that is nice. So, if possible, have these already engaged me in melee?
They have not yet. They
Okay.
are coming, but they are not.
Okay. Well, my drone will kind of do a buzz by. What is their maneuver? Do we know that?
Yeah, you'll know. Their maneuver is a 8.
All right, it'll do a buzz by past all three of them to try to stymie them and make it harder. Ugh. Nope, never mind.
Nope, never mind. Okay.
All right. D800 will at least try to take out 2 of them. Stymie's already in. Oh shit.
Nice. So D800 in true Jim fashion disconnects.
Yep, D800 disconnects.
Jim must be watching.
Rendir is going to trick 2 of them. Ooh.
That trick is a 7. You have an 8. Yeah, right now.
I have a result of 15.
Yeah, that's an 8. That plus 8. So you're 2 off of a player's call.
I'm 2. Yeah, I'm 2 off of player's call.
But you got no cards.
Yeah. I'm good with that. Make them very vulnerable, and then Nathir is going to breathe a small blast on the 2 of those because they're together. What's their dodge?
Their dodge is a 8.
An 8.
Yes.
So that is a good minimum damage is going to be 15 fire.
Damn, quit it. It burns. Wait, 15 fire?
Yeah. Do I need to roll?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You got 2 of them. One's left.
Yep. That's my turn there.
All right, pull cards. We get to do it again. Who'd like to go first?
I will attempt to reconnect.
Probably a good idea.
I'm not very stymied anymore, so let me get rid of that.
Mark, did they attack us?
You have a flurry.
Oh, I totally missed that. All right, well then, I am going to shoot at.
I mean, I can. If you really feel left out, I can attack you if you want to.
No. I'm sleepy. I will shoot at these. I'll only shoot.
Hold on. Dan's already started his turn.
All right, Dan.
Oh, I was just rolling reality, and I got a 39 on the first roll. So
yeah. So keep going. What are you doing?
I'm wondering if I should try to go for the glory on the friggin' reality.
Well, you can't because you're disconnected, so you can't spend possibilities.
Oh.
Yeah, on the roll to reconnect, you are disconnected.
So can't get it anyway. All right, so I ain't even gonna bother. Then I will go ahead and attempt to shoot those 2 that I was trying to shoot a moment ago.
Okay.
Actually, since I'm no longer very stymied, I'll go ahead and try to shoot all 3 of these that are in front of me. So that'll give me a -2. How's a 14 look?
A 14, that is standard success. No, that's a good success.
All right, so that'd be a 14 lowest roll.
14 is your lowest?
Yeah.
So that's enough.
Okay.
Where are you? You're
At the
down
bottom.
below. Yeah. Who next?
All right, now I'll shoot at 2 of these in front of me.
Yes.
Hey, I don't suppose
Nice.
that has a second chance pool to prevent me disconnecting. Oh wait,
Let me
we're
just
in a
see.
mix. We're in a mix zone.
Yes.
I do not disconnect. Well, hold on.
Isle Nile Empire.
Isle. Crap. I'm still going to disconnect.
Yes, you are.
All right, I will suck it up and disconnect.
Thank you, Jim, wherever you are. It's Rania. Who's next?
What's Ranya's dex?
Pretty good. It's a 12.
What's
But-
your unarmed?
My unarmed, I have no ranks, so also a 12.
Okay.
You know what?
I
I'm
will-
hand waving the rest of this because we got an hour left. You dispatch all of this.
They're first planning, yeah.
Okay.
So you have you can go this way or this way out of this grotto. You know what? Give me evidence analysis.
Reminds me, I need to take the mind off because that time's up.
And you know what, Rania, give me a reconnect.
Already on it. Surprisingly, reconnecting is not hard here, it seems.
Look at that. Nice. Rendir, you discover in the back of the grotto, you discover what looks like places where, well, let me back up. That's an 11. That's a standard success. I don't see any other evidence analysis coming out other than the obsidian skull who didn't make it.
Sorry.
Right.
I have failed it.
Is that 11 your
Yeah.
final answer?
Yes, because I'm gonna roll well.
Thank you, Jim.
Hey, would someone like to support me? Because I got a supporter to trade.
Yeah, sure.
Somebody give me just something.
Okay.
Here you go, Mike.
There we go. I got it.
Yeah, and so I'm playing the supporter, so he can get up to a
We have
50.
a good
Okay.
success.
So, Rendir, you notice you hear something odd as you're observing the backside of the cave, where you see what looks like this field of Gospog first planting kind of stopped, and there was a little separation, and then the earth is churned as if something was harvested, and it looks like there's spots where there were Gospog, but they're not there anymore.
Let everybody know.
You're pretty sure that they were probably second planning,
Yeah, there are other things out here.
but there's something odd about it, and you can't put your finger on what that you might have gotten. Had you gotten outstanding, you could figure it out. But yeah. And it's something as you're kind of standing there and everybody's looking at you, staring at the ground, and it gets really, really quiet. You hear the sound of stone on stone grinding from far away. And as you put your hand on the back wall of the grotto, you can feel a vibration. Somewhere in this complex, large blocks of rock are moving across other large blocks of rock. And you're gathering information about these two passageways, trying to figure out which way to go, on to the left and to the right. And as you do that, you kind of look back in this hallway back here, and you can see out of the dragon heads that you assumed arrows and whatnot, sand is pouring out.
Might I suggest we move?
Or is this a DSR?
Not at the moment.
We should go that way. And I'll point over here.
I am prepared to follow people that way.
I will
Okay.
also follow.
By the way, Ron, keep going.
Let's put that over there. You get over that way. Let's drag yourselves over there, if you will, please.
Aha! I was already here.
You were already there. You when you enter in, you see 4 stone crypts, above ground crypts. They've got like that stone statue carved in the top. And there is a handout coming your way. Where is it? There it is. Oh, edit. I can put it into the player's journal through edit. There we go. I have shown all players the long dead text. The 4 crypts have this long dead text that encircles it. And you can't tell what it is.
I would like to start casting a spell called
Okay.
Gain Language.
You also have a hallway that goes this direction. How long does it take you to cast Gain Direction?
Gain Language is 1 minute.
Okay, Gain Language. It
Mhm.
takes you a minute to cast it.
That is correct.
Okay. Doesn't look like you've successful.
I have not yet, but I have cards.
Okay.
And I have a possibility.
Okay.
I'll put a regular possibility on this. Modifier. Ugh, that was a horrible roll. Ha! I have a good success because it is an easy 8.
Okay, and what does that mean?
+2 to language skill.
Okay, so you suddenly the letters kind of shift a little bit, and you're like, oh, that's what it says. That says that anyone who disturbs the sleep of the lords here will take upon themselves and all who accompany them the curse of the lords.
Oh. So we may be cursed. Let's go down the hallway. I don't suggest disturbing these things.
Okay. Are we going down the hallway, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we'll go
Go down the hallway.
Okay, so you get down to the end of the hallway and you're down at this area right in here. I assume you can see the ping. And there's a stairway that goes down disappears down into a pool of murky black water. What are we doing?
Well, I don't like murky black water.
Okay, there's murky black water, and
No, we have to stay away from that. Everyone knows there's horrible things in dark waters and dark places. Do one of you people have any miracle that does light better than this torch?
In the flicker of the torchlight, you can tell that the steps do go down, continue to go down. The water they disappear. It disappears into the depths. You can't tell how far down the steps go.
Well, down the other hallway.
Okay, down the other hallway.
Sure.
Are we going down the other hallway?
Yes.
sure.
I'm amused.
Okay.
Ranya won't admit to being afraid of the dark.
All right. You get into this hallway, and it is a mirror of the room that's on. Oops, son of a bitch! I hate that. It's a mirror of the hallway over here, or the room over here, except the statues, the 4 statues on the tombs are of ladies. How long does the duration of that spell that you cast last?
Gain language. It's concentration.
Nothing happened to break your concentration. I will grant that you have already cast it and it's up and still, and you see that the same stuff around that. This says that the shrew's curse on any who disturb the lady's slumber.
Mm.
Hey, don't
Like
touch these. Shrew's curse. Curse bad.
There is a hallway that goes out of here right there.
So a Isle gold coin to say that it'll go down into some dark water.
I hope not. Everyone knows dark water is bad.
You know, Obsidian Skull will go on and go forward.
Mm-hmm. Go down the hallway to the
Okay.
stairs that lead down to the dark water.
No.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Color you surprised. All right, so this got very busy and I didn't anticipate this. We're going to be, fuck, I hate that. It should know what I want it to do and do what I want it to do. There we go. So why are you not grabbing the people? All right, line yourselves up so where you can see each other so I can put some things out. No, not in the block.
Oh, not in the
I
block.
think so.
Okay.
No.
There you go.
There we go. Everybody gets a line. There we
Okay.
go. Just like Obsidian Skull did. Make haste. Heroes gain an extra 5 meters of movement or an extra 15 meters of movement if they run. Heroes go first. Proved actions are attack and intimidate. As the second planting Gospog that seem to be standing sentinel in this room animate, and there are hallways leading out of all 4 walls.
So,
Okay,
my
these are
drone.
the second planning, right?
Yes, they are both second planning. Oddly enough, one is an Eilish second planning. The other one is a Nile second planning.
Okay.
Well, my drone is going to buzz past this guy to try to distract it for me for a moment, and that is making it vulnerable. Hopefully, with a good maneuver. I don't know how 14 compares to its maneuver.
The one in front.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me zoom in there. That is the. Oh, he's a little squished up. That's the Egyptian. So that's the Nile guy. He is maneuver 11.
All right, so that is the standard, so he'll be vulnerable. So she will then shoot at the vulnerable guy. Oh, 20, hopefully is some sort of hit. I don't see his dodge. What sort of hit would dodge? I mean, what's...
His dodge is a 12.
A 12. All right, so only a standard hit.
They are toughness 9.
So he can take 2 wounds then.
No, he cannot.
Excellent. That will draw me a card. And well done.
Who's next?
Go ahead.
Oh, Obsidian Skull is going to do the same thing as last time. He's going to try to hit both of them.
Okay.
And
your melee?
Yep.
11 on the Nile Empire, 9 on the Eilish.
Okay, well, I'm spending a possibility.
You're not a 4 case with that sword, are you? No, you're an Isle.
No. Um, sorry, for just a moment, I forgot how to do a possibility. A 10, so I missed one, but I hit the other.
Yes. So you have a standard hit on the Vine Creeper, the Isle Gospog. The toughness 10, armor 1.
Oh, damn it. I always forget with this character because I don't play this type of character normally, that I should just do an all-out attack. Next round. Okay, it is a damage on the Vine Creeper then is a 16. And it is magical if
That's
that
enough.
matters.
Nope, that's
Okay.
enough. All right, that
And
is.
I get to take a card.
You do. Who's next?
Suppose I'll shoot the two there in front of me.
Shoot, John, you're not disconnected anymore.
No. That's a 15, so it's gonna be a standard on one, and no, wait, it's a good on both, right?
No, that's a standard on both. You have an 11 and a 12.
Okay, 11 and 12. The fuck?
Sorry, they're just.
No, I'm just getting some weird noises on the other side of the room.
Well, I told you, you got to pay the lady.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't pay the bill.
Oh, the dude's paying you. Okay.
I am going
Wow.
to check that out here in a second. All right, there's a possibility for that. So, and yeah, I ignored that. 17 for the roll. All right, there's 20.
Good success on both.
All right. I didn't aim, so it's just going to be the 1VD. Since I hit both targets.
What's your minimum?
14 again.
Okay, so I need a roll on the Eilish guy.
All right, well, what's his toughness?
The Eilish guy's toughness is a 10. Armor 1.
Don't think I have any armor penetration with this, but I don't know without it. 1 wound, 2 shot.
That's enough.
Yeah, I don't think an Alpha Blaster has penetration.
No. Who's next? Rendir, Jurgen?
Rendir is going to enhance the dragon's dex.
Okay.
We'll get a +1 on that. And then I should have 2 in front of me because I think you took away Ranya's. But the dragon is then going to breathe fire on those 2. What was their dodge?
Isle is 11 and Nile is 12.
11 and 12. I'm going to spend a Eilish possibility for my Eilish dragon.
Should there not be -2 on that?
No, it's a small blast, so it hits both.
Small blast. Okay.
Yeah. Last roll is a 7. That's better.
Well, what's your minimum?
Out with an outstanding 16.
Okay. Jurgen?
I got a 22 on my portent.
Okay, so what do you get? 2?
I get 2 cards, and I will be giving one of them back to you.
And so now it's my turn. I finally get to go with my villains. Yay. Jurgen. really? Okay, fine. And then the Vine Creeper closes on Jurgen. Thank you, Jim. And I don't have any up there. And I've got a Vine Creeper on Rania. That will close with Rania. That is a 14. How's a 14 look?
Standard.
Standard. Welcome to 11, and you feel burning in your veins, and will take an additional point of shock every round.
Yeah,
on your
there. I poison people too. I know how that works.
You do know how that works. And what I got, Obsidian, you closed. Did you shoot it? Obsidian, did you shoot? You attacked
No,
with the sword.
I'm in melee.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna-
in melee.
Mark, because I deal poison. I don't need to be poisoned. I'm gonna give you that.
Miss.
And soak.
Okay.
Damn it.
You can boost.
I'm about to. You got 2 from me. I hope you're happy.
I am.
I know you are technically happy.
I'm not technically happy. I'm actually happy.
Yeah, all right. There you go.
All right, that's all of me. Cards and pools.
Okay.
Seriously? Any test, that's the name of the card. Any test for the critical problem suffers an extra -4. We don't have that. Villains will go first, then the heroes. Any multi-action is the approved action.
Oh.
But I get to go again. So,
That was approved on the last card, wasn't it?
Yes.
it was.
I forgot to draw it. Sorry.
I don't care about shooting my friend, and so low is good for me. I'm not on target. So if I get low again, I am hitting Jurgen. I'm hitting Jurgen. So how's a 17 on your dodge, Jurgen?
My dodge is a 9, so that's a good.
17.
I will soak.
Okay. What's your toughness?
9.
Ah. And then the Vine Creeper will claw and bite at you. How's a 13 on your unarmed melee?
Standard.
And you did soak.
Yes.
Standard, you say? 11 on your toughness?
I
You
will
said
take shock.
You will take shock, and you feel the poison burning your veins.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Okay, so every time when you begin your turn, take a point of shock from the poison.
Yep.
Let's see. So now I got Rania. I get to try and bite and claw Rania again. Ooh, I do not. And then I'm going to claw at Obsidian Skull, and I don't.
Nope.
I think that's all of me. Yes, that's all of me. Okay, your turn.
I would like to law of return the one that just hit me for the
Okay,
11.
Take your point of shock.
Yep.
Let's see.
I will be favored.
That is
23 against its dodge.
against its dodge.
Yes.
That's outstanding.
Okay, so I have summoned a little spirit that will float around it. Any damage that it does, it will take to itself, and I will add an extra 2 BT. So if you're gonna hit anyone, hit them hard.
Check.
I am going to all-out attack the one in front of me,
Okay.
and as my multi-action, I'm also going to try to maneuver the one on Rania to make it vulnerable.
Okay.
So so that's 12. But I would like this to be a little bit higher. So I'll go on and give you.
Well, I don't know that you need to. Hang on. 12 on there. Yeah, you won't hit him. You're off by 1. So you do need
right.
to.
So
Okay.
I was going to do this and the last roll. So that is now a 17.
Okay, I'm hand waving the rest of this. Yeah, you killed him. I'm hand waving the rest of this because we got to get going because we won't get to the last stuff if we don't, because you're gonna kill him. All right. Let me close that. Close that. There we go. So coming out of here, and I'm doing this too because I need to do this or we won't get through it. Why? There, that's why. So coming out of this side, you find another room off over on this side, and it's got rotting corpses. And you come out this room, and there is an altar to Korbal that's clearly been used to sacrifice people. And it's quite clear that they are getting ready to plant these corpses that are in this room over here in the grotto over here. And when you come through this room, you come into a room that's clearly set up as someone's chambers. And there is, where'd he go? Factor Captain. Did I already put him in? Oh, I put him in personalities. Yep. Edit. So Kulinarak, you'd have. Why do you already have him in there? But you do. Kulinarak should be in your. So when you can see.
I thought I did.
I don't see him.
Oh, it's under personalities.
Yes.
Oh.
You walk in and there is that individual who's those of you who are Eilish or have experienced a white before, he is clearly a white. And he's standing there holding a sword that's crackling with lightning.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but we can see all of his stats.
I don't know that
all of his special abilities.
Yeah, don't look.
We have control.
Just don't look. Yep.
Yeah, don't look.
Okay,
I don't know why it's set up that way, but it is, and I appreciate that. I'll have to go back through and look at that.
Okay.
You are a problem, you armies of light. You shall not succeed. Uthorian will have this land, and I will be the one to give it to him. The lightning sword and I will see to you being planted with the next wave of Gospog. You may run if fear drives you so, or you may stay and die. It matters not to me. So let's go ahead and do the dramatic scene and give me a fear check.
And he can give me a fear check of 14.
Ugh.
Yeah, fear is not my strong suit, apparently.
Oh, I made it.
I'll spend one of these possibilities that I've got for his fear check.
Okay. Very stymied. Pay on it.
I'm taking the very assignment on both my character sheets, and I marked them with a little yellow dot to save some time.
I do not fear you.
Pardon me.
All right, so let me.
I would like to play a Cosm card. Law of action. Everyone gets to put 2 cards in their pool.
Very nice.
Ooh,
Wow.
thank you.
And because this is just getting old quick, I'm going to get rid of that. And that. And that. And that. All right, law of action.
Everyone gets to put
Anger of the
cards in there.
gods. Ah, nice. This is how we start this. The faith skill is favored this round, but the backlash for failing to invoke a miracle increases to a wound. The villains will go first, and they are up. The approved actions are defend.
Michael John, you're not using your new Bring the Beats perk at all. Had you forgotten about it?
I did.
Do you like to roll your bring the beats?
I would. I will be favored. Oh, okay. Well. So 23 is an outstanding, which gives me 3 card flips, and I will flip that card because that's really bad for us.
And Mark, I'm playing this for our mages.
Okay, I can't see it right now. Stay focused. Any test becomes favored so long as it isn't part of a multi-action and does not attempt any multi-targeting. The villains will go first and are fatigued. Proved actions are intimidate and taunt. Magical energies are abundant, perhaps due to the ley lines in an astral conjunction or a vortex of power. Magical skills become favored for 3 rounds. Okay.
Hey guys, when we go, I have a way to take him out of the fight.
So
Okay.
Okay. And I'm sure he takes shock, right?
Doesn't seem to.
Oh, yeah.
And if it's possible, I'm going to stand in front of the others.
In front
I'd
of
rather
the others?
The other heroes. Basically, I'm trying to be the target for him.
Who am I going to attack? Dear Jurgen.
I say he just should throw down his sword right now and fled to the light.
Yeah, we'll just.
No.
D800.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
He.
Dun, 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 dun.
What does a 17 look like on your melee unarmed?
My melee unarmed. That's good.
Just a good?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll leave it as a good. He reaches out and he touches you. And you feel the connectivity of reality rip a possibility from you.
Yep.
And let it fly into the ether. Please drop a. You know what? I will randomly for you.
Oh,
A 1
gave you the wrong card. Hold on.
A 1 will be a Nile, and a 2 will be regular. So drop me a regular possibility to the table as he draws that away from you. And you know what? You can be vulnerable.
Hold on. Try it again.
Okay, hold on. Here, I'm trading him a card. So just trade me whichever card you want. Okay. So
I was trying to get it out, but
That's Mike's fault. I blame
It
Mike
is
for
my
that.
fault. Yep.
it's
Yep.
completely
Yep,
Mike's
that's
fault.
me. It's all me.
It is my fault.
So
Fine. All right, I'm done.
well, Obsidian
guys.
Skull. Oh yeah.
So I have the Riddle Magic Cosm card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should have done two things. I only
And
did one.
if I use it, it basically puts both of us into a reality storm, but it's a little different.
The riddle storm.
Yeah. So if you guys are okay with me doing that, then I am all for doing that. But I understand if you guys want to do stuff before.
Bear in mind, it's testing Scholar. How's your mind?
I have 4 ads in Scholar.
So what
Oh,
you're saying is I should enhance your mind.
Yes,
yeah.
that would be excellent.
All right, let me do that beforehand. Enhance. Oh, hey, magic skill. Favored because of the Cosm card. What does your mind start at?
It is a 6.
It is a 6.
Yeah, it's not great.
So
No, it's not.
tell you what.
Yeah, he's not smart. He's a pretty boy.
He's not smart. He's book smart because he studied.
Yeah, right. Well, we're gonna do this for you. Last roll was 14.
Oof.
Boom.
I'll get you at least a +3.
I will take that. That puts me to
3 rounds of. Riddle me this, Mr. White.
Yeah, so if everyone's okay with me playing the card, then I will absolutely play it. If anyone
before you do, give me a moment to I'll just try to intimidate him. This way I can maybe make him stymied for when he goes up against you. No, I will not. Okay.
Okay. I am going to attack him with my fear ability, and
he's
I'm
immune to your fear ability. He already tried and he failed.
No. That's the aura. Now it's the active. This is now a contested roll. It's
separate part
the
of power.
I think Mark
it's a different
us.
part of the power. So
why did I agree to do this?
I'm looking at him and just saying, if you are a servant of death, then you serve me, and I will activate my fear ability.
All right, roll it. So are you setting it? You're setting a DN for me?
Yes, I am.
Are we sure he's a good guy?
Well, he's good to have around.
It's true.
Here is my possibility.
He hasn't bitten anybody yet.
I mean, he's not doing it to us.
That's true.
He's not bitten us.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Curse your inevitable betrayal.
It's supposed to be sudden. And
yeah, I was about to say, I believe it's a sudden, but inevitable.
But inevitable.
Sudden 22. Inevitable, yes.
22 is my number.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Will Spirit.
Yep.
You got this, Mark. So close.
Yeah, but I don't have a good success on him, so I don't make him stymied.
No.
Unless anyone has a willpower or a supporter.
Yeah, but you already set the number.
Yeah, that's true. I did.
Yep. You already set the number.
He still will take 10 points of damage, ignoring his
armor. He ignores it. He takes a point of shock, which he ignores.
Yeah. Which he ignores. Okay.
All right. Anybody else before we go into the riddle magic? No? Good. Okay, so invoke storm. Each participant tests Scholar instead of reality. In place of disconnection, the loser must give the victor their most valuable item and then flee, or allow the winner to flee if outnumbered. Okay, so we just do this once. This isn't a sucking all of the possibilities dry. This is just a one-time thing, huh? Okay.
It says this is treated exactly like an invoked storm, but instead of reality, it's scholar. So I would imagine that it goes until we're either pass out from loss of shock or until one of us is out of possibilities.
Yeah,
It's just
okay.
instead of reality, it's scholar, which I'm not as great at, but I've never played the card before because I usually play stupid
I
characters.
got you.
Anybody play the card?
No, this is cool. All right, so you invoke the storm,
So
the
I will
power,
set the first
the red and
DC.
blue, the red and blue crackling energy swirls about the two. You can see magical pages and whatnot swirling and things and symbols. Those of you who have magical skills see it. Engulfing the two, and Jurgen's going to tell me when he said his number.
Um, no, I'll set it at a 19. It's good
You're going to
enough.
run with a 19?
Yes.
Okay. I'm definitely spending on that. Boom. I go to the runner?
I don't know.
Hang on. Let's see.
Typically, with a tie, with the exception of trying to hit someone, the situation is unresolved. It remains.
I matched, but I met the number. That's a standard success for me.
So you do not lose any possibilities.
Yeah, no effect.
Yeah, because he was attacking with.
Yep.
Your next turn, you'll attack with scholar.
All right. So my turn. I attack. Ooh. You're lucky I'm unskilled, Chief.
But you could put a possibility on a Mark.
I could put a possibility on it, but I'm going to run with an 18.
All right, you got this, Michael John.
How about a 19?
That is a standard success, so no effect.
Yep.
Oh, is it on a good and an outstanding that they lose possibilities?
No,
That is
when it's basically you're attacking like a storm. So
no, yes, Michael John. Good you gain a possibility, and outstanding you gain 2.
Okay, then I will spend since he has already set the difficulty.
hold on, if I can point out, Mark, in a reality storm, a contested storm, no one's gaining.
No, they're going.
it's
They're
all
getting
lost.
thrown away.
Right, they're ripped away.
Yeah, but Michael John was asking, is it like crossing the border?
Oh, no. Yeah, the
No, I
results
wasn't
are the
asking that.
same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go. Because we're running out of time.
Yeah.
23, I believe, is a good.
That is a good on the number, so I lose a possibility. All right,
Yes.
your turn.
I will attack.
Ooh.
I will have a 9.
Yeah.
You're gonna run with that?
Yeah, of course. Is he going to spend to make it outstanding?
No,
Matter if he's on defense.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will play an opponent fails to switch my 9 to a 16, so he can lose the possibility.
Actually, that became a good success. So it'd be 4 shock. Oh, he ignores that.
Yep.
Yeah, he ignores the shock.
Yeah.
I was really hoping you would spend. That would've been awesome.
I
I was really hoping.
was really hoping you'd walk into this frickin' haymaker. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I just went. So he would be.
No, that was mine.
That was your defense for my 5 that I rolled.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
He seems to grip his sword a little tighter.
Hmm.
And you have a 16. Damn it. Okay.
I will do it back. That's the wrong thing. I will give myself an up with this one, with the Isle possibility.
Okay.
25.
Oh,
Ooh, does anyone have a glory?
Not
No.
cool as
don't probably don't have it pooled.
Hmm. Does anyone have a drama?
No, it's
I
done.
do.
Okay.
Can't trade with you anyway when you're in a storm.
Yeah, you're in a
Mhm.
storm. You're stuck. You're on your own. But I don't make it. I don't mean I'm even close. The sword. You feel a possibility getting ripped through him from the sword, and it's not enough because you have an outstanding success. And he drops to a knee, holds the sword out, and you can see his arms tremble as he holds he's fighting it, and he can't help himself. He's holding the sword out to you,
Yoink.
and then he turns and through the wall behind him, he pops he pops a door open, and as he does, you can see him push a button in the wall and laugh and look at you. His eyes go crazy wide. He laughs and goes and dashes off, and the sounds of the stones grinding grows louder as sand begins to sift through the ceiling all around us. And now we're in the DSR.
Ah, the death.
Ah,
Huh. Well, at least I got this cool sword.
Now you can say curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Curse the sudden
All
but
right,
inevitable
so
betrayal.
I'm not going to type them out because we got very little time.
Okay.
Your steps are this, and they increase from 10 to each step. You got to find DN10 to find the secret door on the other, the activation thing on the other side, because the hallway leads to a dead end, and you're relatively certain that he ran this way because he's not in the hallway. And so you got to find the secret door. Then once you get through it, you have to dodge falling stone and rock in the grotto because it leads into the grotto. And then you're going to have to maneuver as you wade through the hip deep sand that has filled the hallway with the dragon mouths, and it's still pouring in. And then you're going to have to do a DN16 strength test to hold up the stone that's dropping out of the ceiling to seal the barrow so that everybody can slip out. And that's our death trap DSR.
Is this a continuation of our combat?
Yes,
So we don't have
your
to.
pools are intact. This
Gotcha.
went
Thank
from one
you.
to the other because it happened out of the storm. It was forced as a result of Michael John's action or Rendir's action, not Rendir, Jurgen's
Jurgen.
action in the
Mhm.
storm, and so we're just moving through it. This is still dramatic. The villains go first, and they're up. No, fortunately, nobody's there. Destroy one random potion if any are carried each time an attack hits this round, even if the attack fails to deal damage. The approved actions are defend, intimidate. There is no A on the card. There's a B and a C. However, I will offer you the ability to auto succeed at step A, but it
If
has consequences.
nah, I should
Um,
wait for the card.
yeah, guys, I can portent, so
Yeah.
Well, you also have beats right now too. Still.
Oh, you do.
that is true, since it's still the same. Yeah, I'll flip this card.
Okay. I will put it
That was a
over
good
here.
call. Good reminder, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bring the
Let's see.
beats for Jurgen
Onslaught.
is actually
Villains gain
pretty
an
nice.
extra 5 meters of movement. Villains are inspired, defend and maneuver. There is no A.
Oh well.
Well, now you can portent to go
Yeah.
by.
I will
Okay.
play a rally, so people can do a card thing. And then I will portent.
All right. So
Ooh.
let's take care of the rally first. Everybody gets to discard as many cards as you want. Drop them to the lower portion of the map if you're discarding.
Did you say we're in mixed Isle Nile?
Yes.
Okay, so we should be at 6 cards then.
Yes.
Nice.
6 cards in hand, so I will draw. Okay.
Deck needs more cards.
oh, yeah. Deck needs to be refreshed.
Ugh.
There you go. So I see Red
Oh,
Deer and
I got
Jurgen at
10.
8. I see D800 at 10. I see
1, 2,
Rania at 8.
3,
I see Obsidian
4,
Skull at
5,
6.
6. So,
We're done with the rally
I only typed in 5, so I don't know how in the world he gave me 8.
because you still had 3.
Yeah, but it's giving me 8 in my hand, not my.
Yeah, if you typed in 5, 3 plus 5 is 8.
Yeah.
You
I
only
got
get
that. I'm saying
5.
I've only have it gave me 8 in my hand, not my pool. It gave me 8 cards, not
Yeah.
5.
I think Marcus.
Oh, no. Okay, I got it. You had 3 in the pool and you got 5 in your hand. Okay. Yeah.
So I am dropping. I guess.
Well, you should no. It rally is pool. We still had cards in your pool. How many did you have in your hand to
Pick
start
them
with?
up.
I had 1. So
Then you should have gotten 5. So
so I should have 7 cards
You
total.
didn't have 1. You had 3 somehow.
Yeah, I have 2 in the pool, 1 in my hand. So I should have only have 8 right now. I got 10.
Yeah,
cards
you have
total.
too many.
So it gave me 2 extra cards by some.
yeah, you're right.
Whatever. Drop them
Math
to the
is
table.
right.
Let's roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those 2 cards are the last 2 that were put in my hand. So
All right. I got to give Jurgen cards. Sorry.
I have not portented yet, but I'm about to. But it's okay.
I saw 42 over there.
That was for the other thing, but I'll go ahead and spend a possibility for the up because that gets me at least a +1, which gets me to a 20, so it's fine.
Okay. So just hand me what you want me to use.
Yep. I will get rid of this one and give you this one.
Distraction. Characters with concentration effects must succeed a DN16 concentration test or the effect ends immediately. Heroes go first and can be fatigued. There is an A, a B, and a C on the card. All right, so you have a fine DN10, a dodge DN12, and a maneuver DN14 as your A, B, and C.
Okay, so we should have 3
Hey.
cards in our pool now from the beginning.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mike, what is your mind and dex?
Dex is a 6, mine is 11.
All right, I'm going to enhance your dex.
Okay.
Because with your mind of 11, you're probably the best to go for the find, and if I can get a +3, then you should be good for the other ones.
Jurgen just
I will
declared
give
that
you a
Reindeer is
+3.
going to be going for
Plus
all
3?
3.
Oh, and I will give you the lucky charm.
What's this? Okay.
Hold it. Trust me.
Okay. Well, so the other option here is I could do 2 and then.
So Rod,
Yes.
Lucky Charm is favored and up on a skill. How does that work on 1 die roll for 3 skills?
I've not looked at that. Let me go get the link, see what it says. I think it's on a skill test, but it's interesting that maybe it would be your lucky charm doesn't work when you multi.
Yeah, because you have to be able to be favored on all 3 of the things you're doing in order to be favored on the roll.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I have not noticed that before.
It's in the Cyber Papacy book.
Yeah.
The other thing I can do
Now,
is
Mark, it just says, and you're going to hate this, the Bears' tests are favored. So it's helping even on the multi-action because it's the tests, which is all of them.
He could be favored on any of them, and so he can be favored on.
He's favored on just the test in general.
Okay, yeah. It's 1 roll, so that's fine.
Disgustingly good.
Yeah.
okay.
I said Jurgen was going to take care of you
broken.
guys.
We need to fix this in 1.5.
Maneuver. So my maneuver is the
I promise
worst.
you I'm nerfing this shit if he lets me.
I'm gonna roll the maneuver.
It's good now, and I'm having fun with it now.
Enjoy it, yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Mhm.
Go for it.
Yeah. Actually, maneuver is unskilled, so the whole roll is going to be unskilled. Correct? If I go for all 3.
Not with Lucky Charm.
It's
No,
still
no,
Oh
on.
well, it's still
unskilled.
unskilled. Yeah,
It is
you're
still
right.
unskilled with favor.
20
Yeah,
doesn't
it's fair.
blow up.
Well, the other thing I'm deciding was like, well, I could do 2. We could seize initiative because I've got a way to get seize initiative out. And then we keep this card and do the C.
Yeah, it sounds good.
I like that a little better because I've got a better chance of getting A and B.
I'm going to assist you on the decks to try to give you a bonus to off, like kind of.
You got to assist him on both.
Oh, on both?
Yeah, you got to do the same thing he does.
So it'd be rolling what's lower, mind or dex?
Yep.
All right. I have not assisted you.
There we go.
Okay, so you're going to do 2. You're going to do A and B?
I'm going to do A and B, yes.
Okay.
So I'll only be a -2.
Wow.
There we go.
What blew up? Was it a 20 or a 10?
This is the other thing. My dodge and my find are skilled, so that would have been fine.
I can't tell what blew up.
It
doesn't tell me. It just tells me the total number.
Rolling, it should.
Which typically is what it does when it gets a 10.
Okay, that's fine. I was wondering if you're like, look at that. I got a 20. It worked. It was perfect.
Don't be favored.
All right, whatever.
I won't be favored. I'm good there.
Okay, so you succeeded on A and B.
Correct.
Anybody want to do anything else on this action, on this round?
Nope.
Nope, I guess not. I will play a card. That's about it.
Play your card.
I mean, a little late in the game, but I'll play it tuned.
Okay. 1 is Isle and 2 is Nile. Go grab you a Nile card.
All right. So when everyone's done, I will pop the seize initiative.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, a seize initiative. I was not expecting that. Here's a master plan.
And then at this point, my maneuver is a 9. So does anyone else have a better maneuver?
Mine, I think, is a 12.
It's better than mine. And we need a 14.
All right. So anyone want to try helping with the maneuver?
I will help with the maneuver. No, I won't.
Nope, Mike, you still have the rabbit's foot, so you got to roll.
Oh,
and if you're not successful, it'll go away.
I'll do. Oh, yes. Someone favorite, huh? I am not successful.
You're up.
Oh, am I up? Oh, I am. This is dirty.
Yes, it is.
This is dirty. I told you.
Oh,
look at this shit.
Hey, look at that. Hey, look
Shit.
at
Finally, I'm very in. I'm gonna get rid of this damn thing. No. All right.
All right. With your help, we should be okay. A 14, you said, was the DN?
That is the DN.
There you go. 14.
Anybody else want to do anything else before we? You should have already pulled cards on the last one.
I would like to portend again.
Of course you would.
17, and then I'll spend a hero card. And I will get 2 cards.
It would be fantastic if I gave you 39 and 40.
I think I got rid of 39 already.
Did you?
Or maybe it was 36. It was one of the bad ones.
I didn't look at it. I just deleted it.
That one's going away, and this will be the next one.
Stand back. Area spells that normally only affect friends or foes now affect both equally, including the caster. Heroes will go first. Maneuvers approved action. There's an A, a B, and a D. Of course, you guys got the D.
And what skill is that one?
Strength.
Strength of 16.
All right, so I am going to enhance D800.
And I'm going to try to help you.
Actually,
Have enhance?
I do not help you. In fact, I am getting in your way.
How are you gonna he's
He's
casting
trying to
oh,
help.
you're
Trying to
trying
help
to help with
Dan.
strength. Yep.
What is D800 strength?
12.
Okay. Yeah, I'll spend on it because I have a pretty good shot, and I have all these possibilities lying around.
You guys got an insane amount of possibilities.
24, so you can have plus 30 your strength.
All right.
So you're -1 on this, thanks to Ranya getting underfoot because she can do this better than you can because she's a girl.
That's right.
Is this strength roll?
Yeah. DN 16 -1.
Yeah, I almost forgot the minus. Thank you for the reminder. All right.
Oh, wait. I'm going to leadership this supporter over to Ranya so she can play it for you and actually help out this time.
Sure. How far away are you after that supporter? Or did you get it with that?
No, that puts him 1 over.
Okay, because otherwise I was going to play this supporter or
All right, so
era drama.
you manage to come. You stumble out of the. Let's clean up a little bit. You stumble out of the Barrow as the dust and sand issues forth. The stone slams behind you, and you all look at it like, whew, look at that. Narrowly made it out. That's a good thing. And you turn around to head back to the castle. Come on. Did I put her in? Well, I guess I got to use that search function that I never use. There she is. I do not like how this thing auto sizes the frickin' images. A Viking woman stands there with two-handed sword held in front of you, and she says, I think I shall take that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was about to attack if she said something like that. So
And
perhaps.
And you are?
I am going to open up my character sheet so I remember who I am. I am Thurid, the Unconquered. And
For
you
now.
have
Yeah,
my
well, your
property.
name's gonna change if you don't leave.
Ah, you work for the Delphi Council. We do not have to be enemies here, but I need that sword. Perhaps
I'm sure there was a Y somewhere.
jewel.
No.
That would require
refuse
us
a
to be
challenge.
honor.
You
To have
fear
honor.
me.
No, we work better as a team.
No, we just don't have the time to waste on this. It's 4 minutes till time for us to turn in.
first of all, can you make her fear test against me? DN 14. Okay.
He does not fear you.
Which is fine.
Powers hold no sway on a Viking warrior. Dark one.
But you know what does? Me taking your consciousness and putting it into a maze. So leave us alone, please.
We could be allies, you realize, instead of enemies. If you take that, that is what we will be.
Jurgen
Your
looks
choice.
around. Do we want to keep the loot or not keep the loot?
So
It is
you
Isle
were-
after all.
So you are against Euthorian then?
Yes.
Or are you traveling in darkness?
One can do both things. And she looks at Obsidian Skull.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking back at her. I mean,
He did not count.
I've already sized her up.
You are capable warriors, or you would not have ventured into the Barrow and returned with Kurlak's sword.
Well,
This is good,
to be honest,
but I need this.
Or what?
I was going to say there should be why in this, but I've not heard why yet.
How about you come back to the Delphi Council with us, and then you talk to them and see what they say?
I do not think that's wise.
I do not.
Or
Hang
you
on, I
can
gotta
go
find
to the
out why
Lord,
she needs it to see what she tells you.
or you can talk to the Lord and Lady of this land.
It's because it's pretty. Yeah, that's the reason why.
just get to bedazzle it.
To first blood we fight. He who draws first blood gets the weapon. I offer you a challenge. Surely you don't fear me, or do you?
I'll pull out my sword.
Are you sure you want to do this?
A
Make it
taker. We have a bargain then.
I have a great sword, so
I'm just wondering if he bleeds or not.
So are we fighting?
yep.
Okay. Villains go first, heroes surge, defend is proved action. Any character
Oh
or
wait,
creature
ring the beats.
can.
No,
So
no, no,
you're
no, no.
fighting one-on-one.
Yeah. Okay.
You can.
Oh no, I don't have anything, so that's fine. She can go first.
Okay. I'm just asking. He can still do it if you want him to.
Well, I mean, that's up to him. But
I mean, I'm the one holding the sword, so to be honest, I'm probably just gonna walk away while you guys are fighting it out.
yeah, that's fine.
So
So
That's
she's
bad.
got a 23. What's that look like on yours?
You will have hold on, I'm looking at my melee. You will have a good success, but it is not outstanding.
You know what? I'm gonna be relentless.
Okay.
I like the little question mark on the relentless.
well, sometimes you aren't relentless.
How's 21 look?
Worse than your last one.
I had a 19. It went up by 2.
Oh, by 2. Then you would have an outstanding.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Oh, it's a
Against
damage.
your toughness.
Oh, this is my toughness. Guess my toughness. You have just 5 on me. So I will spend a possibility.
Okay.
There you go. And I will roll my reality. Wait. No, I don't have any second chances left.
I got you.
Okay.
Oh, do you seriously? Damn it.
I have I have a leadership, and I will put a second chance in your.
We should have like
So just
not
put it
had
down.
anything on our pool.
Wait.
Right?
How do you get the leadership into your hand, though?
Oh,
Careful.
we haven't.
Yeah.
We haven't.
This is the first round. So
Hang on.
she will actually cut me.
As she draws your blood,
Sorry.
she steps back and lowers her guard, and she says, "Excellent. The sword is mine." And she turns to look for Jurgen, who has wandered off.
Yes.
Stealth, Jurgen, stealth.
Try my best to hide. Yeah, I didn't say yes to the duel. He did.
I know you. Are you going to take the sword?
Um, yes.
A
Okay.
moment, Jurgen.
I mean, I don't know. Jurgen's a good guy,
Wait.
and he's a
Jurgen,
charisma character.
are you going to take the sword? You've wandered off with it, and you hear her shout of triumph and Obsidian Skull's cry of rage. It's your choice.
Yeah, I'll take the sword. I'm sure it has no bad consequences in the
Okay,
future.
so the sword. So decision's made. All right, she howls dishonorable. Who's playing the nemesis?
I am.
Okay, no, that's perfect.
It's just the
That's
right
great.
time to play it.
That's great. Yep.
She really doesn't like me, and I don't really understand why.
Really?
I never made any deal.
Jurgen understands.
Huh.
He does, but he has enough
Uh,
charisma to act like a lawyer.
wait. Let's call him. Oh, I don't have a phone. Sorry.
I'm sure my log
Okay,
sheet
so
will not
that's all right.
have
So
terrible things for me.
that's the end of the mission at that
Okay.
point. Just to let you know what the critical events are. You did and then Rod, this is for you. You did gain glory. So glory in the Wales zone. I assume Rod is listening.
I am. I was
Okay.
when you got to the end, I was going to say you're
Wait,
not going to complete
you're
the
not in
survey?
Wales.
It's the Wales zone is where it's set.
Oh, he's got a survey for you.
Oh, you want me to go do the monkey?
No. I mean, then we all go to bed, but no. Okay.
Lord Salzwick's disposition towards the Delphine Council is favorable. Kulinarak did survive. Thorid did survive. Did not get the relic. And her disposition is unfavorable.
Oh, there's a big surprise.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, I wonder why
No,
that is.
Okay,
Right? Overreact much?
Okay, so let's see. Did you not do anything? No, you guys pretty much did everything that I put down for this.
Nice.
I set up as soon as I read this, I was like, oh, we got to do some courtly intrigue with the counselors. Salzwick knows that Fezner, the mage, is hiding something because Beverly figured it out that he's hiding something, but he doesn't know what. If you can figure out what Fezner's hiding, he looks upon you as favorable. And he keeps Fezner if he gives the parole. So Lady Arena is having an affair with Captain DuPont. He's also having an affair with one of the chambermaids.
Running like a boar.
Running like a boar was absolutely accurate. Let's see. Lady Arena knows that he's having an affair, but she loves him. And if DuPont is exposed, Salzwick casts him out. And if Salzwick casts him out, she goes with him. And they both turn to Athorian for sanctuary because they know things about the region.
Oh my.
Let's see. Fezner you found out most of the stuff about Fezner. He's not trying to betray Salzwick. And that was the whole, when he was really enthusiastic and showing you his handwritten notes of everything. He was being completely open and honest with you about everything that he knew about that thing, which was to try and give you the idea that he's not a bad guy.
Yeah, and I did actually pick up on that. I'm like, well, if he wanted us to die, he wouldn't have been like, I think this is trapped. Because why would you do that?
Yeah. He also knows that Lady Arena is having an affair with DuPont. And he's created he knows that reading minds is a thing, and he's created a talisman against it for her that she's wearing. Let's see. Sir Lorian DuPont, he's having an affair with her. He's also sleeping with Beverly. But Beverly found out that he's sleeping around on her, and so he's diming her out to the Lord, or diming him out. And if let's see, if he's exposed, he vows vengeance and turns on everybody. Beverly you figured her out. She's the core Earth girl. She loves the idea that she gets to be Ren Fair for real. And so when the wash dropped, the Axiom wash, her moment of crisis was she's an executive assistant, and so she saw the opportunity to be the major domo for this guy who just kind of sprang up out of nowhere, and so she took over the Castellan job and is completely and totally loyal to Lord Salzwick because she gets to live Ren Fair and she loves that.
Living the dream.
Yep. She does not know what's up with Fezanar, with the court mage, and she does not know about the chambermaid, which was the woman that was servicing or was waiting on you guys, which I was planning on somebody knowing how to read minds, and so I worked into what people do or don't know, or what happens when people do or don't read minds, etc. But you didn't. That's the courtly intrigue part of it. The stairway doesn't go anywhere. It's a stairway into the pool of water, which was just a red herring kind of, oh, what's this? To like maybe draw some resources or time, which we didn't have any of.
That's funny because I tell everyone Ranya's not afraid of the dark, but clearly she's afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
Which is why it's dark pool of water. Nope. Next hall.
So the crypt room with the lords, if you had opened one of those, it would have been a large blast curse, will spirit DN 15, or you're stymied for the rest of the act. And then the crypt room with the ladies, if you open one of those, it's a will spirit DN 10, or your voice takes on a shrill grating quality that causes all persuasion tests to be disfavored until the curse is lifted, which extends beyond this mission. That requires 2 wounds of magical healing in some fashion. So your persuasion would be
that would have been awful.
It would have been terrible.
It's a curse. It's supposed to be bad. But nobody messed with any of that, which I was like, I don't know that they will, but it's Isle. They might dig around for loot. And if one of you had the treasure card, or look what I found, that's where it would have been.
Of course.
Absolutely, that's where it would have been.
All right, we are looking to be back in the book next week, you said?
Yes, assuming that we're not 2 men down. I very much want to start the book with everybody on board.
Right.
So if somebody can't make it, I would prefer that we do something else, because we've been we've been away from it for so long. I just want everybody there when we start.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and close us out of this so we can shut down the actual stream.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. You want to see what happens, whether we jump back into the book or we do something different, you can join us